checking your Twitch. I'm checking your Twitch. This is a lie.
I just went live. On God.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Is it not live?
Oh, you tweeted at me. Wait,
I tweeted you, and we're live.
Wait, I'm not. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think I'm seeing it.
Oh, there it is. Wait, it just popped up.
It just popped up.
It just popped up.
It just popped up. Oh, now you're. Wait. Oh, Gangnam Style. I think you're good. Yeah. Okay. You're good.
All right.
Bless. There we go. Okay, King B. Leonard. The day has come. We're doing a podcast. We've been talking about this for like way too long.
It's been a lot of months.
Kept being like, oh, let's start it this week. Oh, I'm busy. Do you want to? Oh, so we kept doing that bullshit where we like just kind of flip back and forth between like giving really bad reasons why we couldn't start it. So, but then we like got all the pieces together and now we're doing it. So I think every Thursday for this year is the plan. We're gonna talk for an hour about Lord knows what, and then we'll have on like occasionally like a guest. You know, someone might come in, might kind of mess with the mojo of what we got, and then just like try it again next week. That's the plan.
Yeah, it's easy content.
I think I summarized it pretty good. I think that was a good summation of the content cave.
That's basically
unless you have anything to add to that. I thought I killed it. But
it's really good. And if this goes well, one day we'll get a studio and we'll make a
Actually, that was the plan already. I wanted to be tremendously in debt, but still put in the money.
Yeah.
Like we're averaging like 6 viewers a podcast, and we're just like
hemorrhaging fucking money. We have no sponsors.
Bro, like the day I met you, like I remember we were like, we did the collab for your Smash thing.
Yeah.
Where, like I play people, and then that fucking villager camped me out on. That was so lame. But I remember, he's a nice guy. We DM'd after I like shit talked.
Oh, did you? I haven't blocked still. I blocked him.
Why'd you block him?
I didn't like the. Okay. No. He didn't camp me. Later I said, hey man, you're not allowed to come back to the stream because it was fucking lame. And he sends me the Logan Paul. Listen. I banned him like as a joke, right? It was like a funny shit post. But then he shit posted me back by sending me the Logan Paul like, I know I've made mistakes, like the whole shit post, and then I just blocked him. I was like, I'm not like this. Fuck you, dude.
But wait, were you unironically banning him, or were you banning him as?
I was banning him as a joke, but then he sent me that, and I was like, now he's banned. Like you sent me a Logan Paul shit post, insta ban.
Did you not like Logan Paul that much?
I just this shit post, you know, like because at first I read it, and I think what made me upset was that I fell into the trap. Like I didn't realize it was a shit post to the end, and I was like, you son of a bitch! Like, I thought he was actually sorry, and then I realized I got trolled, and I was like,
it was just. Oh, but so then you didn't unblock him. It was kind of like a too awkward to like.
I was like, oh, like it's weird now, you know, like I'm just gonna leave it. Like it's just so.
Bro, he's not that lame. Like he was lame. But
he's a cool dude in person. I fucked this shit offline before too. We've only played once, and I bodied him with Bowser. I played him in person. I played with Bowser, and I beat him with Bowser because Inkling gets fucked by Bowser. Because the F smash and the up B shit on the ground.
Are you play Inkling or does he play Inkling?
No, he plays Inkling. He's like an Inkling main usually. Then he played Villager, and my Bowser is bad, but I realized that the roller stops when Bowser does F smash. It doesn't hit you, so you just do it.
Thickens. You guys have like a history.
We have a history. It's like
the beef goes way back. Yeah, he played you at a tournament one time, had to get his revenge, picked up Villager just to actually stream snipe you. Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did. Oh my lord. No, but that stream, I remember like I played him, and then afterwards, like you and I were like talking about content we were gonna do in the future, and I was like, oh yeah, like I had a fun time, like you and I vibed a lot, like yeah, let's definitely run something in the future. And then just in my head, I don't know about you, I immediately thought like pyramid scheme, like let's just run it. We kind of I was just like, I'm probably gonna end up doing illegal activity with King one day.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, who cares?
Tax evasion is on my search history almost constantly.
You know money laundering? I watched a TED Talk video about that lately. That shit's fascinating.
It is.
Like you put the money into the business and it's like legal, but it's not legal. So like we're probably Content Cave could be our money laundering scheme. Yeah. But now that I'm saying this on record, it might not hold well in.
It's like a front now. Wait, you know?
How long does Twitch keep your VODs?
Like 30 days.
Oh, so we're fine.
We're fine.
We're like in the planning processes of the money laundering.
It's like the joke where like you're so stupid you wouldn't admit publicly to doing the thing you're going to do, that when you do it, they're like they don't even think you were actually going to do it. You know what I mean?
Right. So as long as no one clips it, then we're like technically fine.
Yeah, we're legally. Yeah. It's fine. I got a lawyer.
Legally, we're okay. I got
Yeah.
a lawyer too. We all got law connections, bro.
Mhm.
You have to these days. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? With money laundering, you know,
Mhm.
it's a tough business.
I
so
wholeheartedly agree.
No, I agree. I agree. Well, the studio one day could become a.
I'm
potential
actually
reality.
down
But
for
I mean,
that.
like,
Yeah.
I actually would be too. I wanted like, you know, like the okay. This is gonna sound like so TikToker of me, but like Knuckles Up TikTok, like with that. Ooh, like the content houses idea is so fun.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone.
No,
says,
no,
like,
they are
living in
actually
a house
fun.
With like living in a house with like 8 people who all do the same shit as you. Like eventually, I'd probably murder one of them. But like,
Yeah.
it would be fun for like the first year, and then like yeah, I'll have like a falling out scandal.
Oh
Like,
yeah, the fake
you know,
drama,
one of
fake drama.
those.
Like we have
Exactly,
suddenly
just
like
a boost of you.
yeah.
Because bro, I'm gonna get to a point. I'm gonna peak real hard, fall
Yeah.
off a little, become super irrelevant apparently to like the
Yeah.
internet, and then to maintain my relevancy, be like, King BL kissed me on the cheek,
Yeah.
like true story, gone wrong, gone wild, 2021, and then I could talk about it in like the cave house, you know.
Yeah.
And then at that moment, then my relevancy is now restored, and
Yeah,
then they come
yeah.
at you, and it's like a whole dream cheating situation, you know. Just get the
Yeah.
numbers.
You just
No one
keep
really cares.
referencing popular people. I'll be like, I didn't kiss him. I kissed Jeffree Star, and you're like, what?
Stop.
Whoa,
No.
like that's crazy.
Not Jeffrey too.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then you like,
Come on. We had Jeffrey over for a vlog last
Yeah.
week. Like,
and then you were talking to Corpse Husband. And I was like, I'm kind of intimidated. Like, you know, like it just kind of, you just kind of keep
well, see,
roping
like,
it back in.
if like the situation ever went down, like I'd probably hit that video up and be like, I kind of liked it, so I don't know how I feel about it. You know.
Oh,
like, it's you.
true. Yeah.
So
It gets
I mean, this is just between me and the stream, but also Pride knows if Pride's watching. Like King got the dumpy.
What can I
It's
say?
just facts. Like
can I
I'm
say?
sorry. Like I actually like. Okay, time out. Like, okay, I used to be a fat ass. This is no secret, right?
Yeah.
But like, and then like working out now, and like I'm all slim and shit, and having like a nice ass from like doing squats
Yeah.
is like, it's like a good feeling.
It's a good
Like,
flex.
I just do that leg day, and my
Yeah.
ass is looking thick.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, like I could pass as one of these Insta models. You know, I just
Yeah.
have to turn around. Like I seriously could. If I wanted to sell out and make that amount of money, I really could. I really could.
I think about that sometimes. I'm like, school's cool, but
I
like,
think I could.
come on.
Oh, you're
Come
gonna make
on.
fun of me for this. Okay. You know how like no, shut up. Don't
Okay,
make me
okay.
laugh. You know how there's like, and I'm very unironically serious about this. So the
Okay.
people watching the podcast, and you will know this when it eventually, if it happens one day, and then you guys are gonna keep it a secret. Okay, so you know like Bryce Hall, like that guy on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of him? Okay, so he's like for those that don't know, he's like the #1 guy on TikTok, and all he
Yeah.
does all day is just like dance with his shirt off. He just has like abs, and he like no talent at all, just like throws renegades out all day. Like
Yeah.
he does shit like that, and he makes millions of dollars. Okay, and I was like, if it's that easy, like okay, don't make fun of me. I was gonna start a second TikTok to my current one,
Yeah.
and I already planned out the name. This is so stupid, but I was gonna call it Connor Cutler. Okay,
Okay.
at Connor Cutler. And I was gonna do that shit. I was just gonna be a thirst trap on TikTok. If all goes wrong, like if my degree here in marketing doesn't work out,
Yeah.
I might just do thirst traps on TikTok.
I think like the move with that though is see if the Smash team makes fun of you, it's still clout. Like someone's gonna clearly be like, "Yo, Knuckles up this," you know, be like, you'll be like either no or yes, but it's going viral. Like Knuckles up twerking,
Oh,
like
yeah.
what? Who made that?
I'll probably learn how to have to throw it back. I'll do that. I'll take a class.
Yeah,
I'll take a class. Yeah,
dude.
there's probably online. Oh my gosh, yeah. Do you think there's a master class on twerking?
You go out.
You know that they come up in my YouTube all the time. The ones of like Gordon Ramsay, like I'm gonna teach you how to cook, but like now it's just instead some like girl throwing it back. I'd sign up for that class.
You see
Hell
those
yeah.
like the chit talk traps, right? Like not traps, but like the baits where they're like, "Hey man, here's how you get famous." Like what if they're like, "Here's how you become hot," and you're like, you know what I mean? Because like those are probably out there.
Yeah.
If not, like you could be
They're
the guy to
definitely
make those. Like even if you don't know how to like thirst trap, you just tell people you do.
So I think people would sign up for that masterclass.
I would.
How to be attractive.
I would
just
for
with Knuckles up. With
yeah.
gaming sensation.
Gaming sensation. Knuckles
Smash
up.
Bros like top 10K rule. Knuckles up. They're all gonna know. They'll flock to the masterclass. I'll give them a discount code. So when content came for 10% off.
Yeah, because even if you like people make fun of you, like because no YouTubers are gonna make like it'll be the newest kind of thing they'll make fun of, you know? Because like making fun of money schemes, like here's how you get big on TikTok and YouTube, that's boring.
Right.
Here's how you get hot. Dude,
on masterclass.
Yeah, everybody.
For those two, you're gonna have to pay like $60 subscription per month to even get the masterclass.
Yeah.
you're paying money. You're getting a good product. Like it might work. I think it'll work.
I think it would be like great, like in the Smash.
How do you make fun of a masterclass? You can't like that because that's supposed to be like the upper echelon of like this is the guy to go to, or like the first one to come to your mind when you think of that. Like the Ramsay one. When you think of cooking, you think of Ramsay.
Yeah.
I do subliminally English. We'll make it so it's like when you think of attractive masterclass, you just default to Knuckles Up.
That's
Top
true.
10 cable. You'll
That's
make the bag.
true. I mean, it wasn't quarantine. Talk about like want to lose weight. You should start that like tomorrow. Like Knuckles Up masterclass. How to be a hot smasher.
How to be sexy and also play video games at the same time.
Because like you know.
Oh my goodness.
It
starts with this. This is number one. If you don't have the chair, you will not get the girl. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying it right now. Everyone has to drop 200. Mm-hmm. That could be the first sponsor, bro. Just like Techni Sport or something like that.
This chair, no name brand, it broke. Like if I lean back far enough, it just snaps. I'm not gonna do that. But this chair is bad.
Dump truck you got, bro. I ain't even lying.
Dude, actually though, my girlfriend was joking about it. Like,
bro, I got the fatty. No, your girlfriend's right, bro. You just sat down one day and it could not handle.
Dude, I broke in 3 fucking chairs in the last 2 years. Like, I broke 3 chairs. I just sit down and I don't know if it's the force or like I'm just a fucking chub ass, but I sit down and the chair like starts to break. Like, no, I've broken 3. It's a problem. I've spent so much fucking money over the last 2 years on 3 chairs that I've broken.
Did you buy the same brand or did you buy?
No, I bought 3 different boys. I was like, not doing that one again. I'm going to like.
Let me get this straight. Just so we're clear. You in the last, what'd you say, year?
2 years.
The last 2 years. So you've gone through more than you average like a chair 0.3 per year.
Yeah.
Okay, and so. You just have such a bodacious dump truck that it cannot be contained no matter what brand of chair you're in.
I'm gonna have to find one that's specifically made for me, and that could be the sponsor. If you have a dump truck.
How do job interviews work for you then? Like, have you ever been to a job interview and just sat down and then just, can I stand? You ask to stand, and they think it's like a power position move, so they're kind of intimidated about it. But you're like, no, I just have this absolute dumpy. I got this double cheeked up for this job interview. I can't sit in that chair.
Unironically, every job interview I've ever had, I never had to sit down because I've just been very blessed in life. No, I've been super blessed in life to always know people. So I didn't have I just skipped the interview part where they're like, oh, he's a friend of our friend. Just get him in there. You know?
I thought you were about connections, bro. Yeah. I thought you were about to say that you like have only interviewed at places where you stand up, and I was like, is that some like hipster yoga ball shit? Where it's like sitting is the new smoking. So I thought you were gonna. No, okay.
My first job ever, I walked into a kitchen and my boy, like, fuck this dude. He's a guy from high school. He's like, oh, let's get this job together, right?
Fuck this.
No, dude,
my boy. Fuck this dude.
Dude, it's one of those dudes.
We go way back, but actually, this guy can die.
Yeah, no, he was like one of those dudes who's like, oh man, let's do this thing together, but also already got the thing. You can just maybe get it, you know? Like, oh, I already did it, but like maybe you can join in. He's like, oh, go apply here. I already applied, like, so you're probably not gonna get it because I know people. Mm-hmm. I go in, and as I go in there, the fucking guy in the back like, get the fuck out of here! And I'm like, oh, like what the? And like they fired someone on spot, and he walks up to me. He's like, do you know how to clean dishes? I was like, I can learn. And he's like, you're hired. And I was like, cool. And then I left, and I told him that, and he was upset. But so I didn't do an interview part. I just walked in, my first job ever, and dude was like, get the fuck out of here, this guy. And then the guy runs out like upset, and then he's like, can you cook? And I was like, yeah, dude.
Sorry, this was a restaurant. You just showed up.
I just showed up, got the fucking job. Didn't have to do
no
anything.
Resume,
nothing.
You saw it. So wait, sorry, you saw a guy get fired, and then you got the job.
Yeah, he on the spot fired him. On the spot hired me. It was the weirdest fucking thing ever. And life, just every job I've ever gotten, it's been that easy. It's been like, yeah.
That guy had no chill whatsoever. He was not afraid to do that, bro. Were you next though? Because like, if he's doing that to the guy who just left, like, chances are...
No, he was cool. I don't know what the guy did. He never told me. He was just like, oh, we'll talk about it some other time. And 6 or 7 months when I quit, he just never told me. He was like, oh, another day.
Damn.
I don't know what the guy did. I don't have any idea.
Bro, I've only seen one guy get fired. I've had like a few jobs in my life. And my favorite was, I worked constructions for 4 summers, okay, in high school and first year uni. And dude, there was one guy who showed up on his first day. And I should, he like clocks in. Then works for like an hour and a half, but like I put works in quotation. It was like questionable. Then he took a 6-hour nap.
Wait, where was this?
On this. This was in Toronto. This was at a school. So this was a high school, and like I was on the construction team and shit, right? And so this guy shows up, and he took a 6-hour nap, and the foreman, who is like the only female foreman I've ever met in my life, but she was like actually ferocious. She was terrifying.
Yeah.
Like she was like 50, but like looked like she was born in like the desert or something, and like had to like find her way back to civilization. Like it was actually terrifying. You know, she was insane, but she was like, "Where the fuck is Harrison?" And I was like, "No, I don't know." Don't yell. She ran around the whole thing. You know, like it's bad when they have the clipboard.
Oh,
my God. Like,
dude.
She had the clipboard in one hand, and it was fucking waving it everywhere, bro.
Oh, that's
waving
terrifying.
it everywhere. It was terrifying. He got fired on the spot. She found him after 6 hours. He was sleeping. She walks into the room. Harrison, and he, looking drunken stupor. Like the guy opens his eyes, and she was like, "You're fired."
How long? Wait, how long did he get away with it though? Because you said it was like how many weeks?
No. That was his first day. He showed up. He clocked in at 8, had a cup of coffee, okay, and then like 9:30-ish, we lost him. And there was like a teacher's room at the high school, and he was on the couch from like 9:30 to about like 2. Like we had no clue where he went. She kept asking where he went. We're like, I have no idea. And he just shows up on the couch, just snoozing for 6 hours.
Fucking amazing.
First day. Like I would get it if it was like maybe like a
weekend.
Like
you know people,
or like you were working overtime, like maybe.
Yeah.
But it was day one. Like he was not ready to have that job apparently. Just day one.
I knew a guy that like did that at the job I got hired first, but like, dude, he worked there for like 4 years. He used to start food fights with customers. Like he was like, no one could touch the guy. Like he was just like the best worker they had. He like knew what he
started a food fight.
Yeah, like because we work in the kitchen.
Wait, sorry, roll it.
Yeah,
roll it back.
No, so it wasn't a
go
restaurant.
For it. No, go for it.
So it was a restaurant, right? We work weddings mostly.
Okay, well, I was about to say, I hope it was a restaurant.
So it was a restaurant.
Can you imagine you're working in an investment firm?
Yeah, like
you got a new client. Food fight, bitch. Conjucking that shit. Oh my gosh.
No, but fucking.
Okay, so it was a restaurant.
But it was like in a golf course, right? So like the family.
So it was like a country club.
One of those country club shit. Everyone's like posh and whatnot. So the back area where we work in, no one goes there because we work for like the weddings and shit, right? So you can start a food fight or whatever you want to do whenever, because no one goes back there. Like the people who you serve like food to that aren't at a wedding can't see you. There's like a weird like pathway to go to give them food or whatever. It's a whole thing. But he would throw food and shit because we'd have wedding food, and at a wedding there's just so much food to be made. So there'd be like extra like cake or whatever. He'd grab a handful and he'd just fucking start whipping it at people around the office. Like when you're just hanging out, like you're trying to clean a dish and you're like. You just see him because he's like a 6'4" dude, and you just see him like standing there.
You though, bro, I thought it was like at just like unsuspecting.
Oh, just like a bitch.
Could you imagine just like disgruntled employee coming out the back of the kitchen with like a fistful of like fucking pasta items, you know? Just a handful of spaghetti, some carbonara, just throwing it at everyone.
Bitch, enjoy your pasta. But like, he would like do shit, and he would go in the back room and just nap sometimes, and like, no one could tell him anything because he knew everything. So like, if you were like, hey, his name was Tanner, you're like, Tanner, you need to make this fucking thing in like 10 minutes. He'd be like, bet. He can make like a whole fucking food in 10 minutes. So like, it'd be like, oh, this food needs to be ready at like 4. He'd sleep till like 3:30 and then go do it. But like the whole time, like he would just nap a lot. And no one could do anything because he's so tall. Like when the old lady who owns the place would be like, Tanner, you need to do work. He'd be like, oh. Yeah, no, I'll get I'll get right to it, dog. Like, no one could tell him anything. It was like the funniest shit ever.
Holy crap! Yeah. I actually, honest to God, though, thought you were talking about patrons. I was actually so concerned. I was like, how do you not get fired for throwing food at people who are trying to buy food from you?
Oh God, no! Like, I would get shot. The only people that live in there, genuinely, I swear to God, we live in Canada, but I swear they had like a firearm or something. Like you know this movie like Get Out.
Oh yeah.
Everyone who ate there was the fucking white people in that movie. They would sit around and eat the same meal I swear to God, that place is a cult. Like looking back, that place is weird as fuck. Like the same people would eat every fucking week.
I think country clubs are kind of cult.
They are, yeah.
Like they all got crests and shit, and they have like merch, and you're trying to recruit more people. Maybe they are.
Wait, how tall are you, by the way? Nooper's asking in chat. I gotta.
Oh, I'm 5'8". I'm short king, bro.
Yeah, true. So
Bro, I don't like actually look that short on like TikToks and shit.
Yeah.
But like I'm like 5. I'm not like not a giant.
Yeah.
You know?
Me, you, Moist
Yeah.
Critical could all like vibe together. We would hang
I'm
out.
actually like it's so funny too. Like at university, like my core friend group, all of us are like 5'8", 5'9". I don't know how my friend group is all the same height, but it's kind of funny. Like there's no one tall guy. Like we're
There's
all
not,
under
like,
5'10". It's hilarious. Like I don't know how. Like there's also like 40,000 kids at my university. I managed to find the 5 guys who are also 5'8". Like that's just my friend. We're all 5'8", bro.
Just fucking.
I think every
straight
gamer
line.
though, like the average height of gamers is like 5'6".
Short.
So I think I'm
Why
above.
is Best Nest so fucking tall?
That guy's a mountain? Oh fuck.
I didn't know he
Oh,
was that tall.
Oh, bro, I got that Rona. Goddamn.
Oh, would you actually have Rona?
Sorry, the water. No, of course not.
Oh,
Thank God. Oh my God. No, that. Oh my God. Wait, I need to tell you about this. I had the scariest moment of my life when I was playing Land Smash with a buddy.
Did he cough?
About. No. It's actually worse than that. It's
Oh,
honest to God worse.
okay,
I was
okay,
playing
okay.
Land Smash. So at my uni, how it works, by the way, for those that don't know, so I'm in Ontario. And Ontario right now is in full lockdown, but about like 2 months ago, they were kind of in like the orange stage, which means like you can have small gatherings, but like still most stuff is closed for the most part. But like stuff like the gym is open, reduced capacity. So like kind of like a medium stranglehold on what people can do. And I go to play LAN with I have a few buddies in like on campus who they're not like crazy competitors or anything, but they just play Smash casually. So I go to play with them. Like we always just do 1v1s, and I pretty much only get to play on the setup because I'm the best person there, and they all want to like play me. So they all take turns getting shit on by me. It's kind of funny. But we were all playing, like there was like 7 of us in a room, and all of them are just like hyped up. We're all having fun, and this girl walks in to the room. Like we were in like a library side room, right? And this girl walks into the room, and she goes to my boy, and she's like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And she's like, "I got some bad news." And he was like, "What?" And she goes, "Listen, like, you know that like kind of get together we had at like, I forget the guy's place. It was like Amon or something. It was like, you know, Amon's house. We had that like 10-person gathering. Well, his entire family has COVID. So you should get yourself tested." And then I'm sitting there and I was like, oh fuck. Like I was literally right next to the guy. I think I like dabbed him up full hug.
Oh,
like, you know,
no,
guys in
dude.
Toronto like
Yeah,
Italian
oh,
kissed him before I walked in there. I did the whole 9 yards, and I was sitting there, and I was like mid smash too. So I had my shit, and I was like, I like stopped playing that. I actually was like terrified. Turns out no one in the room had COVID. They all went to go get tested. So blessed, but like I actually shit myself. I was like, am I really about to die? Because you know what, like the whole quarantine too. I've been bragging about like living forever because like I'm 20, so and I have an ego, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm just not dying. I'm never going to die. There's never going to be a moment where I stop breathing and like this stops working. Like there's nothing going on in here already, like in this head, but like, you know, there's not going to be a moment where this shuts off or this shuts off, right? So I was like, I'm fine. And then I'm sitting 2 feet away from a guy who I just French kissed a second ago. And I was told that he might have COVID. And I actually almost shit myself. Shit myself. Terrifying,
oh
bro.
God.
But like big dub. Like we made it.
Oh yeah, no, you're chilling, but like, I don't think I've come that close to COVID, as far as I know, yet. I don't think I have.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But
that's like the closest I've come into contact with it. Like otherwise, I've been pretty good. But like, whew, scary.
Yeah.
Shit,
oh my God.
Brutal.
Did you win? You were. I guess you're beating his ass too. So it was like you're about to like you were like focused on the game, and then like suddenly
that was the day where I pulled out the one hand. I was playing one-handed Little Mac because I got bored of beating them with two-handed K.
Oh, that's messed
up. So I started playing with, that was when I broke my hand. So I learned how to play Smash with only these 2 fingers. So
How the fuck do you do that?
I play left pinky on the control stick, and then all my other inputs are with just my pointer. And so like, because I laid out the controls where X is, I think it's X is grab, and then Y is shield. So I can do everything on just this finger. And then I use the C stick sometimes with my thumb. But it's crazy. So basically, like I was mixing all of them with two-handed K Rool, and I was like, fine. Because one guy mained Little Mac, and I was like, oh, you know, I can play him with one hand. He was like, no, you can't. And then I beat him in a best of 5, 3-1 with my one-handed Little Mac. It was crazy, bro. But you know what? Straight up, you've never seen people take an ego hit like people who just lose to a guy with one hand. Have you ever, bro? I went to a tournament. This was a monthly when I broke my hand, probably 2 weeks after. It was like around the same week where like COVID, like You know, in like March when like it was a really big deal, like it was like, okay, it's now an emergency.
Yeah.
Like that one week where everyone was just panicked and then toilet paper was gone.
Yeah.
Like every piece of toilet paper in North America was just gone, right? So it's that week, okay? And like I'd broken my hand, I was at this monthly, and I didn't play in the regular bracket because it would affect my PR. Even though like they told me, I was like, bro, I have one hand and I'm not even playing K Rool. Just put me under a different tag. And they were like, no, we technically can't do that because you're playing. And I was like, that's bullshit, but sure. So I just decided to play in Amis so I didn't fuck up my PR. And I played in Amis and I came in 5th out of like 65. And the amount of people who were I also made $150 that night off of money matches. I played one hand, people made 2 hands. It was insane. That's the biggest Smash like I have to date. Like not even like winning tournaments or like doing good at tournaments. It's like that night where I just whooped everyone's ass.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That's tough. Like I think I would be very I don't know. Okay, this isn't like a set that I don't even know how you'd find. But there's one kid that like played Smash. He was blind, right? Like he can't
like
see.
He couldn't see.
Yeah. Like
how the fuck does he play the game?
So that's the thing. I was wondering that too. And the guy, he actually beat someone, and I was like, damn. Like, because at the end of the day, he's really just mashing because he's just using sound cues, right? Because like he's hearing where you are and then trying to assume that like.
I would be so mad if I think I would be pissed if I lost.
It's upsetting because if you win, you look like a dick, but if you lose, you know what I mean. Either way, you take the L there because like
it's an L.
It's an L either way, yeah. Because like,
bro, it's like that. Oh my god, that question at Smash Summit where they were like, "Would you time out a dying child to win Evo?" Like, either way, it's a loss. But like, low-key, I would. Like, first of all, K Rool's never getting into timeouts, but like, it's Evo. You know, I'm gonna do it. Like, if I make the grand finals versus some Make a Wish, I'm sorry. Like, you know, you came second. That's still a medal. So you get on the podium, kid.
Here you go, buddy.
You know,
that's funny.
It's fucked, but I have to do it, bro. The Evo bag, you gotta check. You're on main stage at Evo. You gotta.
How much money is Evo now?
I think winner gets like maybe like 10K or something like that. 5K.
Wait, really? Jesus, I thought it was like a lot lower.
Is it? I thought.
No, I don't know. I don't know. No, you're probably right. I just like every time
I think like most majors, I'm pretty sure like winner gets like 2K or something like that. Like it's really not that much.
Yeah.
But I thought Evo was like 5K or more. I could be very wrong. Like I have no fucking clue. At the end of this, Smash makes like no money, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's kind of
like it's a fun community.
It's like fun, but the money is tough. Money. I see why by tournaments they're like, I want $100, and you're like that. Yeah.
Whoa. Like, minimum wage for the day.
Let's go, baby.
Like, and then you also like if you think about it, if you win $100 at a Wi-Fi tournament, okay, sure, but then also like again, that's like roughly a minimum wage salary in Canada. Or like in Toronto anyway, like $100 a day or like $90 a day, something like that. So if you get $100 a day, but you have to multiply that by 5, so you would have to be winning 5 tournaments a week to make minimum wage. Yeah, also like a time commitment too. Like some of them, like you show up, and if you get put into losers, you are waiting for like 2 hours for your next set to start.
Yeah, and it's your mental too.
So tilting.
Yeah.
Also, like, you can't play that game for more than a minute without breaking something on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Fuck Smash.
Yeah, what's your least? Okay, this may be a fun question, but what is your least favorite set you played online so far in this last since quarantine started, like last year?
Least favorite set.
Yeah.
Okay, I played a Snake at the Ottawa Weekly. Okay. Where I was this was the first tournament I remember because I was playing. I changed my skin color for K Rool.
Yeah.
I was playing default and then I switched it to like the black one with the kind of like the red cape. And so I started playing, I've been playing with that one since, right? But I go to the Ottawa tournament and this tournament had a prize pool of $0. No one was winning shit. I was like, I'm just going to have fun and we're going to play. And this Snake actually tried to tap me out. I'm not even kidding. Like we were in like losers quarters. And I was like lean back in my chair. I wanted to have a good time.
Yeah.
And I would get it if it was like juice box or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I remember this just for the fact that like there was no money on the line. Like you have to be like that scummy to like not want to interact with your opponent in a tournament with only 16 people with a prize pool of 0 and a graphic made on MS Paint that sometimes doesn't even get posted. They make like that's actually hilarious. They make like intentionally shitty like 1st to 8 graphics.
Yeah.
Or like they'll take your character and like poorly paint them in MS Paint, but like they don't even post them half the time. So it's like, what are you playing for? You're playing for bragging rights on an
so-
MSP bracket for $0, bro. That's why I was pissed when that shit happened, bro. Like that was like I think a week or two before I quit Wi-Fi tournament.
Yeah, that would do
Yeah.
it for me. That's like,
Yeah,
oh,
no, it's just so much bullshit. But I mean, like, bro, I'm starting up again just because, like, I just for content reasons, bro. They do
Yeah.
good. I won't even lie. Like, maybe I'm selling out, but like, Wi-Fi tournaments pull numbers. Like,
they
whether
do.
you like it or not, like, you get way more people watching your stream, especially if you do good. Like, there was I think one of my first streams ever, I had like 50 people because I was like, I just beat JW, and then I was
I remember
playing
that,
for
yeah.
like 5th place in this tournament. So like people were like tuning in, and I had like at that moment like nobody following my Twitch. I think I had like 50 followers or something like that. Like I really didn't have that many, and like I already had 50 viewers on like my second stream because I was doing. So they bring in numbers,
They do.
like, but like at what cost? You know, like
I
at
mean,
my fucking sanity.
you know, but you're also playing an underdog character, so no one's ever gonna be like mad at you for playing K-Roll. They're gonna be like, oh my god, the K-Roll. You know what I mean?
You would be surprised, bro.
Really?
The amount of well, okay, I think now it's because like I have a decent following on Twitter. Like I have 4,200-ish followers, right?
Yeah.
So basically people recognize my tag when I go on Elite. That's one thing. I don't okay, this is gonna sound so like douchebag Hollywood at
Yeah.
me, but like that's one of the things I missed before I was big. Like, you know, like okay, but I would go on Elite back when I had like 350 followers, okay? And some people would know me just because of like K-Roll. Like, you
Yeah.
know, there's aren't many like crazy good K-Roll. So when people see a good one, like they usually recognize who it is. There's only like a handful that people know the names of. Then I get like I got a lot more followers. I start playing Elite games and people recognize my tag. So like usually the amount of games, I would say like 60% of the games I play in Elite, people start the game by teabagging me, which is like not actually that normal. Like, you know, there's some people like if it's a ditto, they'll usually teabag. Like just because like, oh, we're playing the same character, like it's funny.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
literally most games I play now, people just start teabagging. So I'm like, okay, this person already knows who I am. And then 90% of the time, those people send me a DM after the game being like, wow, you press so many buttons.
Oh.
Like, and I'm like, dude, like people actually like, they get mad, bro. I don't think like in bracket setting,
yeah.
people get as mad. But then again, like I've seen some questionable things in the Smash GG chat. Like some questionable things. Like to be honest, I've been there myself. I won't lie if I've cussed people out in GG chat just being angry at Wi-Fi. So like I've been there. But one guy, like I entered a tournament recently to Sandbag. I played Ganon and like Mario. I don't even play Mario. And like Ike. I don't even play Ike either. Like I kind of play Ganon, but I don't play the other two. I was just having fun. And this guy barely beat me. The score was 2-1. And I was taunting the whole set just because it's like again Sandbag. Like I don't care. And he DMs the Smash GG chat and he was like, tough gameplay for someone taunting so much, loser. And I was like, okay, then money match.
No, he was sitting there.
I said money match me with me playing my men. He goes, no, I don't money match losers. And I was like, this fucking community, bro.
It's so bad.
Stupid. He was like, I don't money match people who are bad. And I was like, then how'd you lose a game as Falco to my Ganon? That matchup was like -5.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be trash to lose that matchup. Like in the first place, I took a game off of him and he got like scared, and then he like just so slightly beat me, and then I told him to money match me with my main, and he wouldn't do it. Like the amount of people that do that is absolutely ridiculous.
That's so tilting.
It's funny though. It's funny.
Yeah, oh man, I haven't had that many interactions. I had one where I got the jump on someone because like I saw whoever has their Discord name on their name for Smash, I always add.
I was thinking about that today. If you do that, I will DM you and tell you you're trash.
No, I didn't.
Like, I'm not even joking. I do that half the time. Like, maybe call me toxic. If someone puts their... First of all, wait, question to everyone who does that. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? Who even does that? For everyone who actually has their Discord tag as their Smash tag, honest to God, how many people reach out to you and are like, bro, your hero is so nasty. Can we play friendly sometime? Like, no one... I don't think anyone has ever done that. Honestly, I don't think anyone has ever, like, no one's been schmicked so hard by a kid on Elite with their Discord tag in their name that they've gone out and reached out to them and asked for more games. It's just never happened. Like, every time I do that, if I see someone, I will just like, your gameplay's trash. Like, if they're playing annoying, I will DM them on Discord and tell them to like quit.
No, I played this guy who's camping with Cloud like neutral B, and I was playing King DDD, and I was like, dude, why are you camping me? I win the game, I add him, he says, hey, were you the DDD? I say, thanks for the free GSP Keck W. Then I block him. And I was like, get fucked on, you absolute bitch. And then
it's valid, bro. It's valid. Like, Elite is like, it's pretty brutal. Like it's not fun. I don't know why I do it thinking it's gonna be fun.
Every time.
Like I go on there and I'm like, oh, I'll just do it for like a little fun break, a hand warmer. And I'm always mad. Every single time I play Elite, I'm always pissed. And I win 98% of my Elite games. Like I rarely fucking lose my Elite games. And I'm always mad playing them. It doesn't matter if I win them or not. I'm just pissed.
Yeah, it's the one fucking game that someone gimps you and then has the audacity to leave after. Like where they cheese you with some like bullshit dash attack.
I'll straight up do that.
Oh, I hate that shit.
I one and done people more than I think anyone. And the amount of people that will tweet at me and be like, "Knuckles up, one and done my Byleth." I'll be like, there's probably a reason, bro. I don't want to play against your Byleth. That's my opinion with like some characters to me just like aren't valid. Like if I made a tier list with like characters I would and kind of wouldn't do that against, I would say 70% of the cast I would not play a second friendly with. Yeah. Like I actually normally, I'm not even lying, even at LANs, I will ask people who they main before they sit down at the station.
Oh yeah. Because,
like I'll be like, oh bro, you main Luigi? I'll pass respectfully.
Yeah.
You can go play with someone else.
Like, I'm good. It's not here, you know.
I don't need it. I do that character discrimination. I think it's valid.
Bullying should be allowed for the character, not the person, but character bullying should be allowed. If like, you know,
we should be encouraging me players to stop using Miis.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. If you main the Miis, give up. You know, you're probably a great guy though. Like
yeah, no, probably like the coolest
most Mii players I know are actually sweethearts, but that character makes me want to drive my head through a wall. I cannot stand that character.
Have you seen Dom SSB?
Isn't Dom the Richter?
Yeah. Why is that dude such a Chad?
Oh, I love that guy.
Dude, he's such a fucking Chad. He plays fucking Richter, and I'm like, well, he's probably a Melvin. And he stands up, and he's like got a fucking chiseled chin, and he's just
that guy's jawline. I will.
What the fuck is that?
It's like if I was doing a jawline tier list, his would be at least
it's S, yeah.
If not SS. He looks like a Greco-Roman god.
It's really annoying because you can't hate him because you're like, oh my god, he's like so like he's killing it, you know.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like a Michelangelo sort of chisel, you know, situation.
Yeah, like, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, that's actually impressive. Like, I think I got like a little guy going on, but like it depends on the day.
I think if you got a beard, it would like because my beard made my jawline look better. Because before I had like a baby face. I've tried
growing a beard and it's not for me at this point. I won't lie. I tried growing out a beard and I shaved it recently. Like over the break, I basically just didn't shave. And then I kind of like shaved my neck so I didn't have like a nasty neck beard.
Yeah.
But I had like decent hair. And then I remember the day I shaved all of it off and then left my mustache. And I'm a mustache guy. I thought I looked fucking good with the mustache. So I was debating actually keeping it. But I was like, nah, I'm going back New Year. I'll just shave it off, fresh start. But like, in the future, maybe mustache.
You can pull. I think you can pull it off.
When I'm a dad, I'll pull off the mustache look.
I can't. I tried it. I look like a straight. I'm not gonna say the word, but I look like a drive of white van. Like I look like it is so bad. I look so creepy. Oh my God, I don't know what it is with the mustache, but it looks so bad on me.
Episode 1 and every sponsor that we don't have already pulled out, bro.
Dude, sponsors will be so cool. We can do transitions and shit.
Oh my god. Dude, okay, the reason why the mustache works for me is because I think with the mustache, I look like some guy in the 30s from the old country. Like, I don't look that European, but with the mustache, I look like my ancestors. And I think I pull it off well.
Wait, what's your ethnicity?
What's up?
What's your ethnicity? Where are you, like, what's your...
My mom is Polish. My dad is Macedonian. Do you know what that is or no?
Not at all.
I swear to God, no one knows what the fuck that is. Okay. Do you know Greece, right?
Yeah.
It's like right next to Greece and Albania. So it's like between the two. It's basically like Greece light. Like Greece 2.0 or like Greece like the updated version, some shit like that. Like it's the same country more or less. Like we eat the same food, we look the same. Like there's really no difference between the two, but it's just like if I say I'm Greek, you know, then like Macedonians will want to kill me. They have beef, bro. So you always gotta align. That's why like we live in a Greek neighborhood in my hometown in Toronto, and we just tell everyone we're Greek. Because like there's actual beef. If you go to a Greek restaurant, you're a Macedonian, they'll kick you out.
Oh my God.
I'm not even joking. Yeah, it's like you know how like Quebec had like beef with Canada because they're like French?
Yeah.
Time out. Get rid of Quebec. We don't fucking need them. What are they doing? They're a problem. They're a problem province. We can they can go whenever they want. Just be French somewhere else, bro. But okay, Quebec can go. Quebec can go. But time out. It's like a Quebec Canada situation where, like, you know how Quebec like wanted to leave Canada.
Yeah,
Canada was like, no, you're fucking Canada. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
but they wanted Canada to like supplement their own like currency and shit like that. It's the same thing in Macedonia, where like Greece wants Macedonia to be part of Greece, except Macedonia is its own country. So it's like they want to absorb it, but it's like. It's weird. It's a weird, but they have beef for that reason because like
that's
Greece
fair,
thinks they own Macedonia. Yeah, so like that's why we tell everyone we're just Greek. Plus, it's easier. No one knows where the fuck Macedonia is. I always have to explain it. You know, so that's like that's why I got the old country vibes when I pull up the stash.
That makes sense.
You know,
yeah.
Good.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's awesome.
That's the good shit. No, it's fucking hilarious, bro.
I like the G Fuel you have behind you. I noticed. Is that all G? How much G? Is it empty or full?
Most of it's expired. Okay, so I ran an esports tournament thing at my high school in 2018. We got like a light sponsor from them for it. So some of this is actually free up here, but like some of it I bought myself because I just enjoyed G Fuel. So I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it. This Red Bull was free from Red Bull. I fucking love Red Bull. Red Bull DM'd me and they were like, we're gonna send you free shit. Ride the wave, bro. Spread your wings and fly or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Red Bull. So they sent me free Red Bull. So I leave these 3 up here. I'm just not gonna drink them just for like sentimental. Like, Red Bull send me free shit. But then like all of this minus this guy, which is C4 pre-workout, everything there is just G Fuel. And I got the shakers up top too. I got the MLG one, the other MLG one. Bro, I love it. I actually no, this is gonna sound super nerdy. Okay. I have enough to make like a pyramid of like a base of 5, then 4, then 3, 2, 1. Okay. And I was gonna take all those G Fuel flavors, empty them out, and then make like a G Fuel chandelier for a game room. How fucking cool would that be? I don't know how it would work. I don't know shit about lights or engineering.
Yeah.
But think about it. Think about like hollowing out the bottom of a G Fuel can and you just have a chandelier that comes down and is made of G Fuel. King is not feeling it. No response.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like if I walk into a house with a G Fuel chandelier.
Tell me you wouldn't pop off at that. Are you joking?
I think
G Fuel chandelier.
I think I look at it.
Come on, you gotta give me that.
I would look at it, and if it was lit up nice, you know, if it was lit up nice and it was really cool, I'd be like, dope. But what I'm thinking is just fucking plastic, like hanging from the roof, like shitty fucking lights. Like,
okay, I won't lie, it'll probably look like that. Yeah, it'll go in the gaming room, and it'll probably more look like what you think it's gonna look like versus how cool it
could be cool, but it's like. It's fucking G Fuel, and it's just gonna be like a chandelier with fucking plastic emptied like G Fuel cups on it. And
it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. I think it'll be like, you know what? It's more so for the talking point. You know what I mean? True. Someone's gonna come into that room and be like, "What the fuck is that thing?" I'll be like, "G Fuel chandelier."
Yeah, like I would just, it's like a thing you need to bring up. Yeah, not sponsored yet.
Yeah, not sponsored. I gotta hit the hashtags, but like still, like I think that would be a good centerpiece, or maybe like a pool table.
Yeah,
or like a ping pong table. You know, some mood lighting, except it's just G Fuel.
Like by the time you come here, hopefully, and COVID ends, I'm in a game show right now. You know, and if I get to top 10 or whatever, they'll send me a Pepe Angelo, like the Pepe the Frog drinking wine, like a painting.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, crazy, that's right?
The coolest shit I've ever heard.
It's gonna be on my wall, so when people walk in my room, I'll just be like, "Oh, the PC, don't care. LED lights didn't matter." But have you seen Pepe sip that wine? Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay, so wait. You understand that if you have the Pepe art there, but then have also a G Fuel chandelier, that people are just gonna love that room.
That's
like it's just gonna be conversation pieces left, right, and center.
It's true.
I think that's a winning combo. You have the Pepe painting and then the G Fuel chandelier. It's just the best of both worlds.
If they made just made an LED like fucking chandelier, like with
that's what I'm thinking.
They should. We should talk to them.
Grab a flavor. What flavor?
The far left one.
Bro, I don't fucking know directions. Which one is left for you? For me?
Fuck. Yeah, for you. For you.
For me. So one of these two.
Yeah, one of those two.
Okay. All right. Let me grab. So okay, let's see. This I honest to God have not opened these in a while. Okay, well actually this one does not look that bad. I think there's one. This is gonna be gross.
Oh, just give it like a little whiff. Just give it a little whiff. Like smell it a little bit. See, like smell it.
I've done a line of G Fuel before. I would like to recommend to not do that to anyone watching the podcast right now. No, I'll come back for a moment. This is real. Don't ever snort G Fuel. I thought that was gonna be funny, and it was not. It burned for like an hour.
Oh my god.
I was in grade like 11, and my buddy was like, "Oh, do you want to do a line?" And I was like, "Of G Fuel?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, like what's the worst that could happen?" And then just pure burning. Pure burning. It was not fun in the slightest way. This is a fun one. Okay, I was going to make a video for my, I think it was like 500 subscriber special on YouTube.
Yeah.
Subscribe to my YouTube if you're not. So shameless plug. Basically, I was going to make a video for that where I essentially cook chicken that's been like covered in G Fuel. And I called G Fuel because I was really concerned about like blowing up my house or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, I have no fucking clue what's in this.
That's
and I've
true.
been told that it's given people lead poisoning, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So basically, I have no clue what's in these guys, right? And so I was gonna take like chicken breast, like raw chicken breast.
Yeah.
And just like, you know how like when you fry chicken, you do like the flour, the egg wash?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
breadcrumbs, like that shit. I was just probably gonna replace the flour with Fruit Punch G Fuel.
Oh my god.
Might not have been the best idea. So I called them and I was like, "Hey, G Fuel." Like I waited on hold like a good consumer.
Holding
and
a
I
chicken
was like, "Hey, G Fuel,
hey.
how you doing? Got a quick question. I was planning on cooking chicken breast covered in G Fuel for a video. Like, do you think we're gonna run into some problems logistically with that idea?" And they were like, I mean, no one's ever done that before. And in my head, I was like, okay, probably for good reason.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "You can try." They like low-key encouraged me to do it because it just may be free publicity. But I straight up think it would explode. I honestly God think it would. There's got to be something in here.
Yeah.
That would just.
It's like it looks like C4.
Long story short, I did not cook the G Fuel chicken.
Yeah.
But they straight up told me that I could try. They were like, "Bro, you can try." Like the lady on the phone was like so nice about it too. It was actually evil. It was some like secret plan.
Yeah, she wanted you to like fucking.
No, she actually did. Like, kid burns his house from G Fuel chicken accident.
That would be pretty funny.
It was funny as fuck. That would have made a great story. I probably would have went big there instead of on TikTok.
I mean, you could have also died, but like.
I could have also died, but like, you know, you only live once, right? So you just
that's true.
Like a champ. Imagine, reading the obituaries and it was like G Fuel related death.
Yeah, slapped his chicken with G Fuel,
and it didn't go well. For that.
Wait, you said you were in grade 11, right? When you did the line of like G Fuel?
Yes.
What is with grade 11 kids doing painful shit? Like just with no reward. No reward. Okay. Just do it specifically.
No, you're right. In grade 11, this happened as well. Yeah. I did not learn my lesson from the G Fuel line. We had an election in grade 11 for a position at my school called house captain, which was essentially like, it was like a leadership position where you like ran extracurriculars and shit. And so there were 8 of them that were elected, right? And so I ran and I got in, and you have to do a speech in front of the school and like that kind of shit. So one of the guys running had a brilliant idea. He had a brilliant idea. And this was because his like team color, like the school's broken up into teams. It's like some Hogwarts shit. He had the idea. His house was the red house. Okay.
Yeah.
And his idea was to go up there and be like, you know, I would do anything for this school. I'd do anything for my house. Yeah. We're the red house. You know what I would do for the red house? Eat a red pepper. And he holds up a ghost pepper while he was delivering the practice speech to the rest of us. Yeah. So this was the practice, by the way. He holds up the pepper. Holds up the pepper. He's like, I would eat this here ghost pepper for my house. Eats the pepper and then delivers the rest of his speech. Okay. And so the teacher, because we all had to prepare practice speeches to show them, because they all have to approve the speeches to make sure there's like nothing like crazy in them or whatever. And so they denied his speech and saying, no, you can't do that. But he's like dying on the ghost peppers. He like ate it and he's dying. And then he gave us the bag of ghost peppers. There was like 25 guys in that room and there was like 10 ghost peppers. And he was like, you guys can have them. And he went to the washroom and just like started chugging milk and shit like that. Right. So there was 10 ghost peppers and he said, you could have them. So naturally, all of our dumbasses immediately went to like, oh, we all got to eat them. We all got to eat them. Like we can't not eat them.
You have
it was literally me and 9 other guys. Each took one out of the bag. We all held it up like it was like some sort of like like Golden Ring and whatever Lord of the Rings shit. Like it was that. Okay, so we're all looking at the pepper, and we all cheers, and we all just ran right in. And so my thought process before doing it was like, oh, I've had really hot wings before.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Like that was what I thought. And this is like the second hottest pepper in the world, and 10 of us just ate it. Mind you, this was on our lunch break, like 5 minutes before period 4, which was the last period of the day.
Oh.
So we all decided to do this, and like 20 seconds goes by, and I didn't feel shit, and I was like, bro, I'm living. Like I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
And then like boom, and then I felt like, you know, in that episode of SpongeBob, like early season 1,
what is he the water?
Sandy's got the SpongeBob's tongue. No, and she's got the hot sauce.
Oh yeah,
she has SpongeBob. That is what my entire face looked like, felt like, everything. So I'm burning up. I'm running around the whole school. I actually I felt bad. I shoved this like grade 9 twerp, who I'm like, I'm tight with. He's a good kid, but I like shoved him out of the way of the water fountain. I was like, move, you little twerp. Like shove him, just head under the sink, like just flowing. Okay.
Yeah.
And so then what I did is I gave my school card. You have a lunch card that you like pay for your meals on, right? So I gave my card to a kid, just like some kid in the hallway. And I said, you go to the lunch hall, buy me 4 milks, and then buy yourself whatever you want. Go. And he like saw the opportunity, and the lunch at my school is high-key really good. So he goes, okay, he buys me like 4 milks, okay, and I start drinking all of them. I didn't notice he bought maybe like 15 cookies.
Holy shit!
So many. So he probably spent like, I mean, to be fair, I told him buy him anything you want, but he bought like $30 worth of cookies on my fucking account. And my parents were like, they looked at the bill when they got it for like the school lunch and be like, "What the fuck are you buying?" And I was like, "Long story. You don't need to know about it, okay?" But there was one guy in the grade, bro, who, to prove his manliness, because again, we're grade 11s, right? Grade 11s causing unnecessary shit. It's just what we do.
Yeah.
When we were at that age, everything had to be painful. He decided it would be more manly if he did not drink water or drink milk. So he refused to like drink milk. He's freaking out just as much as I am, but he refuses to drink milk. The guy ate, I shit you not, he ate an entire box of napkins.
What?
In 20 minutes.
Like the fucking,
he was sitting there. He was sitting there to numb the pain of the pepper, just hawking them back. Like, you know when you get a fresh pack of Tic Tacs? You don't, let's be honest. First of all, just quick interlude, quick timeout. You buy a pack of Tic Tacs, they're getting done within the first hour of you buying them. No one takes 2, puts them in, forgets about them for a week, comes back to them like gum.
Yeah.
No, you eat all of them at the same time. So it's literally like that. He takes them, and just rapid fire that shit. 20 minutes, a full box of tissues.
So did he just ate them and then spat it out, right? He didn't actually consume them. He consumed them. He ate the whole fucking, that's a lot, like.
Swallowed.
That's a lot of napkin.
Swallowed, bro. It was like,
oh my god.
But what blows my mind is not how they like got down there. Is like, how did he produce the necessary saliva?
Because the water.
Because those are like saltine crackers. At that point, you're just consuming napkins. He had 1 sheet at a time though, so he had a really good pace on it. It was honestly, at the end of the day, quite impressive.
No, that is really impressive.
He ate an entire box of napkins. And
that's
what the fuck
dedication.
have you done with your life, guys?
Not that.
Like, seriously.
Not fucking
like, no, not I, sir. Not I. So literally, like, absolutely brutal. But you're right. I think grade 11s, that's like the age. That's like the peak age where you do not give a fuck about harming yourself.
Wait, do you remember the hot and cold, the fucking lotion you like wear when you hurt yourself? Like, it's like hot and then cold.
Is that the one sponsored by Shaquille?
I think so. Like, you put it on it, like,
the icy hot patches.
Yeah. No, so they have a cream. Yeah. They have a cream with it that you can put on. And so a bunch of dudes in the locker room, we did a dare. We did the thing. We had a lot of dumb things in my school. We used to do things where we throw the rock up in the air and let it fall on someone.
Oh my god.
So we did a thing where we would throw the rock up, and whoever got hit by it had to do this dumb challenge. And the challenge was you take the hot and cold and you have to jerk off with it. So one kid named Jay, I'm just gonna call him Jay, he lost, and I genuinely think he did this on purpose because he was like one of those adrenaline freaks. Like his dad was like a skydiver or something. Like he was just an adrenaline junkie. Like he just like loved to do crazy shit. He like broke his arm, I think 5 times throughout high school. 5 different times he broke his arms. Doing backflips off the fucking, like he jumped up on the swings or some shit, do a backflip off it and like land and break his arm. Like he just did dumb shit. Like just like we had firecrackers one time, he held it and like fucking kid's an animal.
You're right though. There is that kid in every high school class who just ends up in a cast every other week.
Every fucking week.
And you don't know why. But he's always like, oh yeah, I sprained it. Like, game. Or like, you know, always injured. Always injured.
He did it. And he didn't do it in front of everyone, but like he like did it, and he's like, oh, like I didn't jerk off. He's just like, I put it on, like I'm just gonna like jokingly walk around the school with it. And he's like in class, and then he like he's just sitting there like sweating, and then he like fucking gets up from the table, starts running to the washroom. Later, I found out he had to go to the fucking hospital because I think he like burned his dick or some shit. Like I don't know the degree to what happened, but like he had to go to the hospital.
Yeah,
like he actually like hurt himself.
High school.
Like it was bad.
God.
It was really bad.
Dick?
I think he actually burned his like I don't think it was like that bad, but I think it was like enough that like he had to go like see someone about it. Like it was bad. Like I don't know what happened to my school was full of fucking idiots. Like we were all really dumb, but like that was like a fucking peak for him, I think.
Oh my god. Okay,
I don't know where he's at now.
Right. Well, listen, we got 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
And while on the topic of dick injuries, I would like to chime in. This is gonna be quite
Take the
story
floor.
to end off, so the viewers really gonna enjoy this one. Okay, young Knuckles Up. Okay,
Young
was in grade 6. This was the first time it happened. I can't even believe this shit happens. It's still funny. Okay, because I found this out, by the way. This goes back to No Nut November. Okay, and I'll bring that back in later. Okay, but in grade 6, okay, there was one day where my balls were just in like excruciating pain, like the whole day. Like, had no clue why. They were just fucking hurting like crazy. No clue. Okay. And I remember I was at a school concert in grade 6 and like my brother was performing or something like that. And it's probably the most embarrassing shit ever because I looked at my parents and I thought I was having a boner because I was in grade 6. I had no fucking clue what a boner was. So,
yeah.
Like, I'm having a boner. I need to go to the hospital. Like, that's what I told them basically. But like, I ended up going to the hospital because I told them like, just like my dick and balls just hurt like hell. Okay?
Yeah.
And I showed up there and I had some doctor like examine the dick and balls. Okay.
The dick.
And the doctor was like, look, kid, you got something called testicle torsion. Okay. And I was like, the fuck is that? Like my dad too was like, I got no clue what that means. And so he looks at me and he was like, let me explain this like as easily as I can. Imagine the artery connecting your testicle to more tissue up north is a grape stem. Okay. And the grape is a testicle. And what's happening in your body by itself, okay? It just does this. The testicle, like the grape, twists off of the artery, the grape stem, and eventually it'll get to a point where there's so much tension on it that your testicle will explode inside your ball sack. I shit you not. So he literally told me that, and I was like, freaking the fuck out. I was like, so you're telling me that my balls are going to explode? He's like, there's a chance. So what's going to happen is right now you're in a lot of pain. Yeah, right now you're in a lot of pain. It may go away and it may not. And if it doesn't, then we're going to have to do an operation after your testicle blows up. But if it doesn't, we're just going to wait it out. So basically, I'm in the hospital bed for like an hour, just like in pain, like hoping that it just goes away because they said they can't do an operation until after it blows up.
Yeah. So
I'm sitting there the whole time, like nervous as hell. And I literally like, bro, I couldn't even believe it. Like eventually I got out. My testicles are fine. They're both
bless.
Solid gentlemen. Okay, but I haven't had this happen to me since literally like 2011, 2012 when it happened. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like 7-8 years ago. And then I did No Nut November. I like tried to. Okay. And like I didn't masturbate and I got to like day like 8 or whatever. And it came back. It fucking came back.
Wait,
so
you had to go to the hospital again, or do you just like?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I had to go to the hospital again, and I was like, he's like, you had this before, and I was like, yeah, in like way back when I was in like grade 6 or something, but like, I just haven't been like, I haven't come in like 8 days, and he was like, okay, I am requiring you to at least masturbate
medically
once a week.
You have to masturbate.
Medically, I have to orgasm at least once a week, or my balls might explode.
That's
anything
fun.
To add to that one. Yeah. Yeah, top that, King.
I got kidney stones, but those hurt bad. But I
kidney stones fucking suck too,
suck.
bro.
Do you get kidney stones?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No. God.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Drink your water.
Drink your
kids.
fucking water. It's not worth it. No. I found out what it was though. The kidney stone stuff. It's because I'm lactose intolerant, so don't eat any calcium. So I'm an average dude. I consume enough protein, right? But then there's nothing to bond with the protein. So lack of calcium is why I got kidney stones, because I don't eat any milk or like consume any.
That's wild.
It's weird. It makes sense when you think about it, but it's like because I'm just thinking like I drink enough fucking water, drink like fucking 4 waters a day. Like can't be that. So then I'm glad we figured it out. So no kidney stones, hopefully. But drink your fucking water out there. Don't.
That's the moral of the story. If you got anything out of the 1 hour we've been talking about so far,
Water.
drink your water. Not with G Fuel. Don't snort.
No.
Those
that's
are the morals,
another
I guess, today. Drink your water. Don't snort G Fuel. I guess that's the morals
That's
of
important.
today. Yeah,
Well,
that's always is. That's it. That's the first
it.
one.
Yeah, that was good.
First
That was
one down.
fun.
Next week, do we want to announce the guest we have for next
Yeah,
week, or should we keep that low?
We can.
We're doing it. All right, we're
Oh,
doing it.
do
Right
okay.
now.
Yeah. Say it.
Next week, we got the man, the myth, the homie. I am friends with him on Facebook. We go way back. I actually am. Fun fact.
Really?
Max Ketchum, absolute homie. Max Ketchum will be on the podcast next week. We're just gonna be shooting this shit with Max, and it's gonna be a swell time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Max Ketchum is on. Yeah.
You know, last thing, you know who I'm friends with on Facebook, which is really weird, is DeBuzz. His last name is
Samuel
Busby.
Busby?
Samuel Busby, yeah.
Busby,
It's
I
fucking
know.
hilarious.
No, I actually I'll share it on next week's episode of the podcast. I have a story involving me and Max Ketchum the first time I met him. That is funny. That I'm not sure if he remembers, but it's pretty funny. So you guys will have to tune in next week to hear that. I want to tell it now, but I have to wait for him to be on for that to happen.
Bye, boys.
Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next week.